Hey y'all, it's Spiritual Life Coach 43, and I'm here to give you the month of February, your 2022 reading. This is going to be for the zodiac sign of Leo. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome and blessings. Please do come right on in and join us. If you are a returning viewer, watcher, and or subscriber, you guys know how much I love and adore and appreciate you guys. You guys are so awesome and amazing. I appreciate your love and light always. So you guys know I'm sending you prayers and healing and blessings and prosperity and happiness and hope and inspiration and all that good, wonderful stuff. I hope everybody is well. And if you are a cross watcher, I'm sending you prayers, blessings, love, and light to you and to all of us, okay? When it comes to tarot and oracle cards, it's all about the energy and the messages. Please take what resonates, leave anything that doesn't, okay? Use and exercise your free will, listen to your intuition, and always go to God and your entire spiritual team for guidance always. Okay, first and foremost, always give that glory to God. Please continue to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Leos, you guys are wonderful about keeping my channel going and growing. I appreciate the growth. I see it, and I cannot do it without you guys. So thank you so much for being a part of my journey and my channel. I feel blessed with your energy, so thank you for blessing me with your presence and all your warmth. You guys are awesome. All right, any information is listed in the description box below, and we're going to jump right in. I'm using 2 decks. Everything has been prayed and meditated on as always, so I don't plan to read anything in reverse unless guided by spirit. So the first deck I'm going to use is the Conscious Spirit Oracle card deck. This is by Kim Dreer, and you guys are seeing this deck here. So what I'm going to do is start your reading with the message that already came out, and then I will close your reading with the message at the bottom of the deck, okay? All right. Yeah, let's do that. And then I am back to using my deck. I love this deck. It's not mine as far as I made it. I didn't make this deck. This is by Jayne Wallace. This is the Oceanic Tarot deck. I can't even talk. I'm so excited to use this deck. I love this deck so much. I haven't used it in a long time. So this will be the meat of your reading, the middle. So this is the second deck that I will use to do the formation of Star of the Sea. Okay, love this deck. Love her work. And there's a book that comes with both decks, actually. And I love both books. I don't know where my other book is for the other deck, but I do have this one. So I may refer to my notes and stuff because I just want to give you guys a very thorough reading as always. And let's just jump right in. All right, Leos. Let's start with your first message. This is from the Conscious Spirit Oracle card deck. And the decks are all listed in the description box below, by the way. You guys have angel number 3 here. So any angel numbers you guys hear, please feel free to look them up because you will get further clarification. You guys will get more information, all that good stuff. And your message reads as follows. It says, I journey within to meet my higher self and to find true happiness. And I feel like this is exactly where you're at. You guys are going within. I feel hermit mode, and I feel like a lot of you have been in and out this energy, mostly in, consistently, probably within, I would say, the last few months to the last year, because you guys have learned a lot of valuable lessons. You're utilizing them in your life, and you guys have transformed. A lot of you guys are focusing on your careers, your life purpose, the main things that's pivotal and important to you guys, your happiness. Making sure that you're connected to God and Spirit at all times. Source is very important to you guys. Research is very important to you. Being successful, generating that generational wealth. Continue to focus on your strengths and your weaknesses so that you can improve those weaknesses and elevate your strengths. Okay? I feel like you guys are surrounding yourself with people that you trust, and that circle is small. You've learned that. But that's okay because it's powerful when you're with people that you can actually learn from and teach at the same time. You're about that growth, growing with somebody. And I'm not just talking about like romantically, yes, that too, but also with family members and friends. If people are not elevating or helping you to be your best self or helping you to grow or filling you with knowledge and motivation and giving you that encouragement, you don't even want to be around anybody on a different vibration. Anybody on a low vibration is not going to do. A lot of you have gone through those awakening. You guys have with 3s here. You guys just want to celebrate yourself, celebrate life, You're focused on blessings. A lot of you are reading books, starting new programs. You're tapping in, is what I'm hearing. You're going within. You're tapping in deeply. You're choosing to be happy. You've decided that. And you're not going to let anything or anybody stand in your way. I love that. All right, let's get to part 2 of your reading. Everything has been prayed and meditated on. Please, Spirit, come through as you always do for the zodiac sign of Leo. This is the formation, the star of the sea. And I will not be reading anything in reverse unless guided. So if something is in reverse, I'm going to flip it and read it in the upright. All right, the first card represents you. The second card represents the change that you can see happening next. The third card represents what's going to trigger this change. The fourth card represents the action or guidance you guys can take from Spirit as you choose. Always exercise your free will. Listen to your intuition and inner knowing. The fifth card represents what's happening with your family, any of your friends, anybody in your close circle. It could be relatives as well, people near and far. Could also represent you. Take it how it resonates. All right. The sixth card represents the outcome of the spread. I always start with the bottom of the deck as it represents the overall energy of this spread. You guys have, I like it, 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. You guys are working towards the goal. You're not, like I said, you guys are not letting anything stop you. Spirit wants you to really focus on the skills that you've learned, utilize them, implement them, and your abilities. Okay? And this is your spiritual gifts as well, your healing gifts, your entrepreneur spirit. Anything that you guys have been wanting to do, this is the time to do it. You have great potential. I don't even like to use the word potential, but I will say this. This is the potential card. This is about, planting those seeds and putting that work in and putting that time in. So a lot of you have shut down as far as talking to certain people, or you've cut back on spending hours and hours at a time with certain people that just don't deserve your energy. You've cut down, you've cut back, you've pulled back, you've done cord cutting, all of that. Because you're pouring back into you and what matters and what counts the most. You, your kids, your relationship with God and Spirit. You're pouring back into the family members who actually deserve your time, who deserve your energy, who actually deserve your love. So, I feel like you have a big heart, a big, loyal, beautiful heart, and you're a good person. But sometimes Leos get a bad rap because we know when to cut off. And typically when we cut off for good. Or we know when to pull back. And based on how people have treated us, you guys have had time to reflect. You guys have learned that, you know what? You've overgiven to a lot of people, and it's time to now see the fruits of your own labor. It's time to get to part 2 of your dream, or part 3, or start it. It's time to focus back on you. A lot of people took a lot of time and energy away from you, but it's time that you recognize your own abilities and skill sets and not doubt them. You're not even focused on what people have to say. Spirit's like, don't worry about what they say. Don't worry about what they think. In fact, say less. And I feel like this came out in your last reading as well. It keeps coming out that you guys need to say less, do more. Because you guys are that I will spirit. You guys always are the first ones to get things done. Like, you go past people because you're not in a race with them. You're in your own lane, doing your own thing. So keep doing that. Is what I'm hearing. Keep building. Build your empire. Keep building. I love this energy for you. Because you have so much more that you're going to accomplish and do. People see it in you and they've tried to hold you back. No more. You're not letting anything or anybody hold you back. You are being very careful with your time. Some people may call it stingy, but I feel like you guys are just being careful with your time. You want to use your time very wisely. You're making the best use of your time. A lot of you guys are doing really good with time management and all of that. And I just want you guys to know somebody does not want this message out. I feel that energy. I felt it before I've done your reading. I feel it now. So there's something in here people don't want you to know, or they don't want you to know your worth. Too late. You've already realized that. And now you're in straight pursuit of what you want, what your goals are. Nothing is stopping you. But there's somebody who don't want this out. I want to see what's representing you. Leo, you guys have, I love it, 6 of Pentacles. This is the generosity card. Everything that you are. Give and take. You guys are givers. A lot of you give to different organizations. I'm talking about money, clothes, food supplies. You may donate to your child's school, or you give extra money just when you're in the grocery line. You do donations. You may have your own fundraiser or something like that. You guys have given a lot. I feel like you guys are in a time of receiving the fruits of your labor. because your heart, your mind, your money, your resources, you have overgave, Leos. And I think you guys know that. And people took advantage. They took advantage because they knew you were a sweetheart. At the core, you guys are very sweet, loving, loyal people. But on the other side, you guys are still lions. You can roar, okay? You know, when you go into your slumber and you sleep, you can sleep a long time. You can focus and give a long time. But when you're woke, you're woke. And right now, you guys are woke, and you're ready to receive all that you guys have put out there. And I do feel like gifts, blessings, presents, all that stuff is coming in. Just receive with gratitude. Be thankful as you always are. Be grateful. And I feel like more will come to you. I feel like you're in a time of receiving. So, you know, appreciate God and spirit. Be thankful for that now. And it's because you've been so generous through your whole life. A lot of you were caregivers as children. And I can relate. I definitely understand. So you gave a lot. Even if it was just your time or being sweet to somebody or giving a compliment to somebody or volunteering after school and just your energy, making people feel good, wanting everybody to win and be successful, not wanting to leave somebody out. Your character speaks for itself, Leo. And it's a beautiful, you guys have beautiful souls, beautiful minds. You will receive blessings for your beautiful, amazing hearts. The change that you guys could see happening next, you guys have the Hermit contemplation. I'm not surprised that the Hermit is here because, like I said, you guys are going within. You guys have figured out a lot. A lot of you guys are getting epiphanies on the regular, on the daily, nightly. If you're just laying down in bed, getting ready for sleep, some of you guys are listening to music or meditating, praying, doing all kinds of things, or just trying to clear your head and calm down and get ready for the next day or the next week. But you're going within and you're getting epiphanies all the time. A lot of you guys are getting a lot more signs and synchronicities. I know I have, especially in the past couple of days, like my signs are going off. So pay attention to that. For the ones you know what they mean, you know how to proceed and move forward, and you know how to handle things. For the signs you don't know, or the synchronicities or numbers or certain things that you don't know about, research it. Look it up. Do a Google search. Talk to people. Ask the elderly. Talk to a psychic or something. Find out what's going on. Okay, the more you know about yourself, the more aware you will be of more signs coming in and how it affects your life, whatever's going on. Okay, so you guys have enlightenment about your family member, about your friends. I'm getting a lot on family members, people around you close. I feel like you have discovered a lot about people. The people you thought were leaders and warriors, you have found are not. They're followers. Or some of the people that you thought were so strong, you realize you've been the strongest. You've been the biggest influencer in a lot of people's lives. A lot of you guys have found this out. A lot of you are focused on your manifestations, and this is beautiful energy. I love this. You guys are going within, and people can feel it. And it's okay. This is your time for you, and you deserve this time. I'm trying to get away from the glare if I can. This is the time for you. This is your time to actually go after what you want. You deserve this. It's not selfish. It's not you being rude or mean or anything like this. This is you saying you matter too, and it's your time to shine. It's your time, is what I keep hearing. Beautiful. I like this energy, and I'm not surprised to see that. I felt it. What's going to trigger this change? You guys have the Five of Cups, so sadness is here. Yeah, a lot of hard lessons that you guys learned, especially through romantic partnerships and interests, people who let you down, people who left you behind, people who were deceitful and deceived you, people who cheated and lied and betrayed you, who broke your heart. A lot of you were left empty. When you had a whole gallon that you gave to other people, they couldn't even give you a half a cup. I mean, that's crazy. And this is what they did. People definitely wanted to break you. They wanted to stop you. They wanted you to be depressed and stressed. And some of you did go through that. But they expected you to stay there, and you didn't. They didn't understand your spirituality and how close you are to God and your religious factors and practices, and you only dug in deeper. You went harder. You went within to heal. And I feel like a lot of you healed. They didn't expect you to get better and be well and be of sound mind and be wholesome and still be kind-hearted and sweet. The way you deal with people now is totally different. You're on a totally different level, a totally different cycle. I feel like you're looking at yourself as a new man or a new woman. It's you, but it's the best you. You're at your best, and you're only going to climb that ladder higher and farther. They wanted to leave you without help. God's letting you know you do have help. You do have support. Some of you experience bereavement, which is death. There's so much death going on in the world. I send my condolences, healing prayers, and hope to everybody out there. No matter who leaves this world and crosses over and go home to Father God, miss them, love them, and then get up and keep going. Grieve the right way. Do it right. We're all grieving in some way because we're hearing about this person passed. You know, even if that wasn't a direct relation to you. And some of you have direct relations with people that pass from viruses, illness, sickness, old age. When it's our time, it's our time. There is a major shift going on in this world. You guys are aware of it. As Leos, you knew it was coming. You felt something was coming that is going to change because the world requires change. You're a part of the change. Part of the change is you guys going in hermit, and you're forcing other people to see themselves, because now all the love that you gave and the materials and the resources, the energy and the time that you gave people, you're forcing them to see life without you. And let me tell you, it sucks without you. So people will be calling and ringing your doorbell and bugging you. A lot of you already know if this person has changed or not. You don't want to hear any apologies. It's either permanent change behavior, or you're going to just act like you don't know them. You know, it's a different time for you. This is a different feel for you. This is part of your elevation. And this is beautiful. I love the energy of this. It's like, it's your breakthrough. This is a major breakthrough for you. You're not where they left you. You're not in 100,000 pieces. You're not still broken. You're not still crying over people. I feel like a lot of you feel sorry for people. I'm here for they not know what they do. Popular scripture in the Bible, but I don't know the verse. But for they not know what they do. They don't know that when they cut you out, they cut themselves out because they weren't able to fully see or hear you. Even if you told them, I'm going to do this and have this, we can have this together. They gambled you and they lost. They lost. Every tear that you cry, I feel like they're going to cry 10 more times or 10-fold more times. For a lot of them, their pain is just beginning. You're leaving it behind. You'll always mourn for the people that you miss, but understand this. Your happiness makes them happier. Your happiness is their happiness, and vice versa. Give yourself peace. You'll give your loved ones and your family members and friends in heaven more peace too. It's okay to miss them, but let them go. Because no matter what, you're always connected. You're never truly letting go. They become part of your spiritual team. They're your helpers. They're your guides. And I want you to know this, and I know this from personal experience. A lot of people who done you wrong, your loved ones and family members in heaven, they are on the people that wronged you, especially those in your family. You may hear people who can't sleep, or they're having nightmares, or they're having nightmares, terrible ones, or they're screaming in their sleep. They're paying for what they did to you, and I'm hearing this just the beginning. I'm hearing they were wrong. They were wrong. They were wrong. So, and you know what? As a Leo, I don't wish that on anybody. You guys don't even wish that on them. You wanted them to get right so that they never would have to go through this kind of karma. I mean, these are some major consequences. When they have to deal with God, that's the worst place you could be. is in trouble with spirit. Some of them are in trouble with God. Pray for them. I'll leave it on that. But no, they couldn't break your spirit. They brought you down, but God brought you back up to fly. They didn't even know you had wings. The guidance from spirit you guys have, the 8 of Swords, restriction. Yep. Keep blocking them out. Block them out. You don't even have to be mean to them. When they show up, you can just pray for them and close the door. You don't even have to open the door. Look through the peepholes, what I'm hearing. And, yeah, peek out. See who's coming. You know, check your phone. See who's calling before you answer it. A lot of you won't even be answering certain calls. A lot of you have blocked these people out. A lot of you are not calling people back. You're not meeting up with people. You're taking back control and power of your life. And you're never going to give people more love than you gave to yourself, or more time. You guys deserve more time and energy from yourself. And you gave and gave. You filled in their part. So you overfilled their cup and it runneth over. So that's one of your lessons, and definitely one of mine for sure as well, is you don't need to be too nice. You don't need to be overgiving. Let people do their part too, because they're capable. They're capable. They chose wrong. They chose not to give you the love and the admiration and the time that you deserve, and the dates and the outings and the extra affection. You deserve that. And they could have done it. And you know that they could have done it because they went and did it for somebody else who didn't even do half the things that you did for them. You love this person for real. Like, you love these people for real. You were there for them. You had their back. You gave them excellent advice. Always encouraging. You'd give the shirt off your back. You'd cook these people food. Gave them whatever they wanted. It's like you helped simplify their lives. I'm hearing now they get to see what it's like to need you and you not be there. And you have no problem not being there. Because when you were there, they treated you like you didn't even exist. Like you didn't matter. You were last. At best. Those that are last shall be first. And it's interesting because, Leo, for the past, I believe, 2 readings, you guys have been coming out last. And I do like this shuffle. I have this zodiac bag and I shuffle. And you guys been coming out last. And I was like, why? Back to back. Very interesting. It was you or Scorpio. You guys were going heads up for being last. And I wanted you guys to be first this time because I felt like you deserved it. And of course I shuffled. I didn't look. And I do my meditation, do my prayer. And you guys came out first. And I was so excited. So I'm so happy you guys got to be first for February. It's just interesting to me how so many people will miss you. It's interesting to me that so many people don't want these messages out. Not these. They don't want this out. It's like, really, I'm hearing what they don't want is the realization that you're gone for good. Even if you decide to befriend somebody or let somebody from the past back in, I feel like it's different because you're different now. You see them different. Like, the rose-colored glasses are off. When you look at them, they know they can't fool you. And they will still try. For those who haven't changed, you're going to pick that up within a millisecond. Within a second, you will feel the energy of if this person changed or not. For those that you're confused about and you don't know, you're going to sit back and observe. You're going to find out if they got help. If they got counseling. If they went through a program. If they've cut certain people off. Or certain people out of their phone. Are they transparent with you? You're not playing. And people see that. They thought you were gullible. Nah. You are wonderful. You're a winner. You're powerful. You are intellect. You're smarter than that. It's like they never thought you'd outgrow them, is what I'm hearing. Wow. Spirit's like, forget about them. Leave them in the past. Block them out. If you feel like they don't deserve to come back, don't play with it. And I feel like that's exactly what you're going to do. You're not playing with people. And this don't matter if it's close family, a spouse, a husband, a wife, whoever. Some of you, it could be your own kids. If they're not on that righteous tip and they're not even trying to be, you're not wasting your time. You send them love and light and prayers, but you're not wasting time. Wow. Powerful reading, Leos. And it gets better. Um, let's see what's happening with family and friends. You guys have the Lover's card here. This is all about choices and decisions, and I think you guys have some major ones to make. This is also a twin flame card for me. So if anybody tells you that they're seeing 1111, or they keep dreaming somebody, and it could be you. Your twin flame could be coming in, especially those who've wronged you, turned their back on you, left you behind, ghosted you, left you feeling left out and behind. It's been years, it's been months. They in and out, here this week, gone the next, here this week, don't hear from them for a month. All of that nonsense, you're not tolerating. So if there's somebody's twin flame and they have not ascended, the only thing you can give them is a prayer at this point. I don't even feel like anybody's wasting time. If any of your family members or friends ask you about what they're seeing, what they're dreaming, what they're daydreaming, the energy, the signs, the synchronicities that they're getting, I feel like you guys will explain to them to the best of your ability, or lead them to tarot card readers so that they can get the explanation that they need in regards to twin flames. But the main advice that you guys can give them is the twin flame journey is really about themselves, being their best self, working on their weaknesses, strengthening themselves, standing in their light, in their courage, and staying close to God and Spirit at all times. Some of them may be called to awaken their twin. That's not an easy thing, especially if you don't understand what's happening to you, but they will. So you can, explain the journey and let them know it's not all roses and blueberries and a field of, beautiful grass and sunlight. There's those cloudy days too. It's the lows of lows, highs of highs, and in-betweens. And yes, it can work out. It can be a romantic power couple partnership. A lot of times it's not, though, because somebody's ascending higher because the other person refused to stand in the light. They refuse to upgrade and elevate and learn and grow. So we all have personal choice. They need to think long term, long term. Can you be with this person long term? Are you truly compatible? Or is this person only going to slow you down and hold you back? People need to always do what's best for them. Because while some people do what's best, others do what they want to do, whether it's best or not. You need somebody who's wholesome and of sound mind. Somebody who makes good, logical, and spiritual, decisions based on going to God and talking to their angels and their guides. And not just when they want something or need something, but showing that gratitude to Spirit at all times, every day, always, as much as possible. But somebody is coming into union with the twin flame. People always have choices. But when you elevate to a higher level that you guys have, Leos, you guys focus on priorities. You narrow down choices. You go for the direct decision. Either you're in or you're out. No confusion. And I keep telling people this as well in my own life. I don't really want to hear apologies anymore. I'm past that. If you haven't shown your growth, then I'm not going to believe it. You're there or you're not. It's just that simple. Because you guys did the work. When you've done the work, you feel it. You reflect on it. And this is why so many downloads are coming to you, because you're responsible. You can handle it. You know what to do with it. Your outcome, Leos, I love it. You guys just showed up in your own reading as the sun, happiness. And that's exactly what this reading is about. You're doing what you want to do. You're doing what feels right, what makes you happy. Playing with your kids and learning them and spending time with them. Focusing on, like I said, that generational wealth. You're not just selfish. You're not just here for you. You want the next and the next and the next generation to be set. Make them work too. Make them earn some things. Make sure they get their lessons too. But you're instilling in them to focus on the next generation as well. So you keep that chain going. Keep that chain of success traveling and going from generation to generation. and branch out so that they can teach their friends can teach their families can teach their kids. So we have people who are happier, healthier, practicing wellness and balance and success. You guys are all about peace and harmony at home, in the car, everywhere you go. You ooze peace and harmony. This is who you are. You are the sun. Couldn't ask for a better ending. I love it. I love this outcome. It's who you are. Nobody broke your happiness. They temporarily delayed it. They brought the clouds, but as the sun that you guys are, you guys came right back out on top. You always come back, and you come back bigger, better, wiser, smarter, stronger, triumphant. I love it. I love it. Focus on your happiness. Point blank period. You're transforming to be happier. You get it. You get life. You're walking that path. You're walking that purpose. You know you're divinely guided. You know you're special. And you're owning it. I love this, Leos. I love this energy. Oh my God. Thank you, God. And of course, at the bottom of the deck, and this is back at the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck by Kim Dreer. Like I said, I was going to use the bottom of the deck for your overall energy. You guys have angel number 15. Find your bliss. That's the focus. You got it. You get it. And you're achieving it. Through all heartbreaks, all disappointments, any loss, any tragedies, any illnesses, you see greater days ahead. It says, I am following a path I love, and I am fully aligned to my soul's purpose. Your purpose is to be happy, to be the sun, to be the light, to show people that they can be courageous and stand up through every adversity, through everything. I love this. I love it. Because you're doing what you love. And that's one way to achieve happiness. You're teaching the world, even when you don't know it. You're taking like all the necessary steps to make your dream career come true. All of it. What's for you is coming to you. And you can feel it. You feel spirit on you, through you. You know you're being guided by spirit. Because your courage and the inspiration that you are, it goes a long way. It's in you. It's innate. It's who you are. So keep challenging yourself, Leos, to not be complacent. Because I'm telling you, new opportunities,